Yeah.
From the Arkansas. All right.
Okay.
Arkansas it is.
All right, and
I thought I was supposed to roll that.
were you supposed to roll twice? One person rolls twice?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
All right, cool. This is your
C.
in Arkansas.
Don't fail me, Google.
In Arkansas.
We got Cabot, Cato Valley, Caldwell, Kale, Calico Rock, Callian, Camden, Kamak.
There's a
Village,
Camden, Arkansas?
Camden.
Camden?
There's
It
a
does
Camden,
sound bad.
Arkansas?
I mean, let's do
go
it.
Camden. Somehow it's like I think Camden
Because
is like
Camden in Jersey is
pretty dangerous.
Very dangerous hood.
seems like they kind of ruined the name Camden.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what's happening in Camden, Arkansas, but hopefully it's better than what's happening in Camden, New Jersey.
Okay, let's see. Nightlife in Camden, Arkansas. Not to be confused with Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Camden, Arkansas.
Their murder rate's got to be a lot lower
I'm pretty sure the population is probably a lot lower
than in Camden. Yeah.
because it's got the Camden Country Club,
Ah.
Triple C.
So what you trying to say? There is no country club players in Camden, New Jersey?
Probably not. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say no.
You thinking there's no golf courses in Camden?
Probably not.
It's,
It's a high probability that you're
Not
right.
likely.
All right,
If you said bar or pawn shop or gun store, then yes, I would say there's a high probability Camden, New Jersey is going to have those.
Well, they try to condense all that by putting all the gun stores with the pawn shops.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you can
Makes sense.
sell a
Let's just
TV. You
narrow
can sell a
everything
TV and pick up a 38
Smart
really
shopping,
easily.
Put
Put it all convenience, right?
We have the Cellar Club.
The Cellar Club.
Now,
I
is it
assume
seller
it's
as in
As in wine cellar.
Okay, yeah, not sell her.
No.
No.
Okay, I was just making sure, man. You know, it's
Not as in
Arkansas.
Though that may be more interesting than Cellar.
That's actually
Yeah.
a good idea for a bar.
The sell her bar. They do that.
Yeah, but that's just on the streets, though.
No, they do that for real.
in
Like
certain places.
secret
yeah,
secret
those
clubs where you know how you ever seen that where all the men are sitting there and then
yeah.
the window rises up and then it's like women and they bid on them?
I think that was like
Oh.
a Madonna video.
No, that's like real life.
Remember that?
No,
Oh,
no, that's like
yeah.
real life, bro. They actually do that. They
Well,
buy
of course.
women.
And last but not least, Tebow's Lounge.
Shout out to Tim Tebow.
Shout out to it's T-Bow. B-O.
Oh, so it's not. It's
It's not like Tim Tebow.
It's not like Tim Tebow.
It's
Or
like-
maybe it is like Tim Tebow.
Could
That's
be.
the thing. Maybe he's on the low with a bar.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it makes sense, bro. If he's abstained from everything in his life, why not own a bar? Like, I'm not going to sin, but I'm cool with watching all of you do it.
yeah, I'm cool with getting paid off.
I'm just saying.
Yo, shout out to Ronald with the dope ass Joker.
Oh, wait, I got chat
icon
room. I got
for
people in
your-
the chat
your
room. Round
profile
out for, shout out to
photo.
Ronald. Shout out to Pops. Round of applause. He's
Really
listening in
digging
the
that
car.
profile photo.
Shout out to K
Oh,
Swiss.
nice. Love that.
Yeah, right? So, yeah, it's live, buddy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's
Tebow's Lounge. That was it. So
Yeah.
Tim Tebow's Lounge.
Tebow Loud.
That's what I'm calling it, Tim Tebow's Lounge.
So, all right, I
Maybe-
roll next.
Yep, this is Bo's state.
Let's see. Where we going? We're going W.
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin, Washington,
West Virginia,
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Let's go to Wyoming.
Because I believe I said there wasn't shit in Wyoming going on
Right.
a one must go. I think I threw them out.
yeah.
go ahead and roll.
All right.
Let's
so
see what the second one is.
G.
Wyoming, a.k.a. get me out of Wyoming.
We got Garland
Garland.
with a total population of 115.
We're going to Garland.
Are we going to do that? I don't need to say.
No, I mean,
Gillette. I got Gillette. I got Glendo and Glen Rock.
I bet Gillette is where they make the razors.
I think Glen Rock would probably be better because there's 2,500 people that live there.
As opposed to, maybe we could do both.
Or we could do Glendo where they only have 205 people.
Oh.
But I think those low
Hold on.
populations
Say
are just
tho-
going to have the
say
Applebee's.
Say those numbers again.
You got 115,
Okay.
205,
Okay. So that's
2,500.
320. So 2,000. So there's 2,800 people. So there's roughly 3,000 people in three cities.
in that little area. Then Gillette
little
has
area.
29,000.
All right, so
29,000
there's still a total of 30,000 people.
in those cities.
The cities that
That's
start with
just
G.
G. You know, there's obviously other cities.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna.
I know you're trying to say there's nothing going on in Wyoming. I know.
Shit in Wyoming.
What do you guys think? Gillette.
Gillette.
Yeah,
Gillette,
29,000 people. There's going to be more than one Applebee's.
More than one.
You would hope. You would hope.
Let's see.
It depends,
right? It would be.
It depends
fantastic.
unless everything is spaced out. Because you got to think, man. There's nothing out there, so there's got to be a ton of space.
I mean,
Maybe everything's not close.
Nah, it's probably a lot of farmland.
Well, 29,000 people.
I don't know.
That's small.
That's
All right,
extremely
but
small.
You know what though? There's quite a nightlife.
There is.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting. We have Humphreys Bar and Grill.
Humphreys. Humphreys.
We got the Fiesta Tequila
Ooh.
Mexican restaurant and bar.
Is that like their version of Tijuana Flats?
I think so.
It's got to be.
It's like
Vallartas.
Fiesta Tequila.
That doesn't
And
sound
then Good Times Lounge, where they have bar games. So I'm guessing they have those little, those little things where you push the button and it's like roulette.
But the Good Times Lounge?
Those little, yeah.
Why would you say that and not just assume that it was a place dedicated like Jimmy Walker? That would be dope.
That would be.
An entire restaurant dedicated to Jimmy Walker?
Also,
Yeah.
Dynamite!
Dynamite.
We also got the Prime Rib. It's a classic steakhouse.
That's not
4 stars, nonetheless. And like I said earlier, Applebee's.
Nice.
Any place that's named after a food, I feel like they're not trying hard.
We also got Lakeside Liquor and Lounge.
Okay, I like that.
Ooh, there we go.
Is it? Hopefully, it's at least by a lake because I
Yeah.
feel like
Hopefully it's Lick Her and Lounge.
that'd be dope.
Right.
And
Right
we
next to
got,
the cellar, right next to the cellar bar.
The Old Chicago.
You
The
lick her
old
cellar-
Chicago.
Old Chicago.
Ooh, I like this one. Boot Hill Legendary Steakhouse and Nightclub.
See,
Ooh.
they
If
tried.
I'm in Wyoming, that's where I'm going.
Exactly.
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
going to the prime rib because I assume that's what I'm going to get there. Like I said, that's lazy advertising to me.
Once you put Legendary in the name,
Yeah,
it's pretty much a place I want to go to.
but then again, what's legendary in Wyoming?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got to think about
apparently
it. man.
that
Shout out to
steakhouse.
Ronald. Ronald, this is a live broadcast, buddy, not just a fucking pod. It is a fucking podcast,
But we
It's
can
like
see.
both.
but we're doing it live, baby. So
like-
you type something right now, and I'm
He
gonna read
really
it.
did.
So no, now prepare. This is your time to shine, Ronald. Don't let me type something that's just. Don't let me say something corny. Okay, here we go. Ronald says, "Poker in the front, liquor in the rear."
Nice.
Applause for Ronald. And you get a DMX.
Yes, my
For
man.
real.
And you get it. Are you not entertained? And I'll give you the Stone Cold. And just because it's the first time I've seen you, sir. Hi.
All right, that was dope.
Can we roll again?
Yes.
I guess I'm still trying to figure out what's legendary in Wyoming.
That steakhouse.
Boot Hill. It's the Boot Hill Legendary
That's
Steakhouse
the only thing.
and Nightclub.
Like,
and nightclub. Dude, it's a steakhouse and nightclub. That's what makes it
so in
legendary.
other words, you can get your meat and then she can.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope.
She's getting a lot of meat.
Exactly. Put that steakhouse right around the corner from Buck Naked's.
Buck Naked's Meat House.
Exactly. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at now.
Hey, again.
You know what? Nope.
We already did it.
I'm
Yeah.
re-rolling.
Re-rolling. K.
Kansas.
Kansas
Kentucky.
and Kentucky.
Let's go Kansas.
Kansas? All right.
Kansas it is. If they don't have
P.
P in
All right.
Kansas.
P in Kansas.
P
What
in
city
Kansas.
are we looking at here?
Let's see what happens.
Hopefully-
We have. Oh, well, that's not working.
There's no P.
No, it just lists off everything that doesn't start with P.
Dope. Google just had
Google's
it.
like, fuck you, bro.
He's like, yo,
I
let's
know
make-
the first 2 rolls were good,
He's
but
like,
now
yo.
it's time to fuck.
He's like, yo, let's make this interesting.
Right? Let's make Surge work.
Yo, how hilarious would it be if there's just some little leprechaun on the other side of the Google search engine who's just getting all pissed off?
That would be magical.
Like that, he's got magic because he's got to deal with everybody's searches,
Right?
but he's all pissed off now. He's like, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. He speaks in little leprechaun language. I gotta get the crap some fried.
That's what you imagine a lepeccon sounds like. Not
What do
like
you think-
Not like Lucky.
No,
You know?
nothing sounds like Lucky because he's only peddling cereal.
Peddling cereal like it's crack. Like, yeah, you want some of these Lucky Charms? They're magically delicious.
I'm just saying, bro.
Come have a little bit of these Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I mean that's what he sounds like to me. I don't know, man. I imagine leprechauns do not sound like Lucky. He's like the pimp of leprechauns. All right, so
Okay, here we go. We got Paula. We got Park City, Parsons, Peabody,
Ooh.
Phillipsburg,
I almost want Parsons though.
Pomona.
there's a
Potwin,
Pomona, Kansas.
Pomona. Oh, my favorite though. Prairie Village,
Prairie Village.
Pratt, and Pretty Perry. So,
Pretty Perry?
Prairie, not Pretty,
Pretty Prairie, Kansas.
Yeah, Pretty Prairie.
Pretty
Pretty
Prairie.
Try
Prairie.
say that 5 times. Pretty.
No, I'm
Prairie.
good. Pretty Prairie, Kansas.
That's-
That would be better if it was in Pennsylvania.
Right?
Pretty
Oh, God,
Prairie,
that would be
Pennsylvania.
awesome.
Oh my God, Pretty Prairie, Pennsylvania.
So which one are we
crap.
going for?
Pretty Prairie.
Yeah, I mean,
Prairie.
at this point, pretty.
We have to now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been said.
We have
Because
talked
I was
it up.
thinking about Pomona, but I mean, it's like if your city is named after another city that's bigger and more popular, just rename your city.
Right?
I don't get that. It's like those people that live in Paris, Texas.
Or just say, like, Bettersville.
yeah, where something that lets you. Because when people think Pomona, nobody thinks Kansas.
Nah.
Nobody thinks Kansas.
I wouldn't even know what to think.
California.
Pomona, California?
Oh, this one's going to be a quick one.
Oh, yeah? There's not much going on there in Pretty
Nothing
Prairie?
in Pretty Prairie is there.
Pomona, goddess of the orchard. Truth.
Oh.
From Ronald, kicking knowledge.
Damn.
The Joe hitting us up with the lynching of Big Steve is legendary in Wyoming.
Oh, wow. Big Steve.
The Joe says there's a Tampa, Kansas.
Tampa, Kansas?
There is. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, hopefully.
Every time I put that, and you know how you know that when you looking for a job and you put that in Monster, that's the first one that comes
Basically.
up. It doesn't even.
You mean Tampa, Florida?
Tampa,
don't pop
Florida
up
doesn't
first?
pop up first.
Not
Tampa-
yet.
Tampa, Kansas pops up first.
Kansas is putting all those marketing dollars
No,
behind
I'm
Google.
thinking. What I'm thinking is there's a lot of unemployed people in Kansas.
There you
It
go.
must be. Well, it's Kansas.
Yeah, it's Kansas.
So, what is going on there?
It's-
There
We're
are
just-
3 places.
We're just hating on states.
I'm
now.
guessing one of them is probably a golf course because it says Links at Pretty Prairie.
Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it plays. Maybe it
Play a
sells.
place called Links.
Maybe it sells sausage links.
Maybe it's a
it's-
computer store.
Maybe
It
it's
could be a-
maybe it's Link from Zelda.
Nah.
Maybe it's a Zelda themed restaurant.
Nah.
That would be hilarious.
That would be dope, though. I'd
real,
go there.
right?
If it was a Legend of Zelda themed restaurant, hell yes.
What would be their main course?
Oh, it would
Dude.
be, obviously be the Gannon Burger.
You could even talk about like the little the I can't think of it what the little monsters are right now.
yeah, that's why I said the Gannon.
the ones that shoot
I
shoot the rocks and shit at you. You know,
I have no idea what those are called.
and you can get a like a veggie burger and call it like the
Like,
Deku
you
Luke
can have
burger.
the Zelda salad because you know
I don't know. That's
chicks
cannibalism at
only
that
eat
point.
salad.
Yeah, now she's eating salad. You're actually tossing her salad. They literally have to toss Zelda salad. That's hilarious. All right, so
Okay, the
wait,
second place
what was the first
is
place?
it was the Links.
The links.
Oh, that's terrible.
So, Pretty Prairie Steakhouse.
Pretty Prairie
Yeah.
Steakhouse. Pretty
original.
simple.
Yeah,
very-
my favorite. And if I ever go to Prairie, Kansas, Pretty Prairie, Kansas, I'm
Pretty
sorry,
Prairie, Kansas.
this is where I'm going. Like if I got one night
In Pretty
in
Prairie.
Pretty Prairie, Kansas, I'm not going to the Links.
No.
No, I'm not going to Pretty Prairie Steakhouse.
No.
No, I'm not. You know where I'm going? I'm going to the Kansas largest nighttime rodeo.
Oh.
We're riding some bulls, baby.
the largest
The
night-
largest night rodeo.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yo,
I shit you not.
yeah, but how dangerous is that?
It doesn't matter. Like, how bored do you gotta be?
Bro,
Imagine
There's a reason-
that business proposal. Like this guy brings the money. He's got the bank. Okay, sir, what's your business?
rodeos.
It's gonna be a rodeo. He's like, are you sure you want to do this? No. See, what you don't get is the majority of the rodeos that happen
Are during
are
the
in
day.
the daytime.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing rodeo at night. This place is gonna make a killing.
You know why nobody does rodeos at night? Animals have poor vision during the night. I think bulls have very poor vision at night.
Holy crap!
That's got to either be the funniest rodeo ever, or like the most dangerous? I'm guessing it's dangerous for everybody riding the bulls, but everybody sitting in the stands like, holy crap, that bull just crashed into the wall.
Right? Like that's
incredible.
Terrible.
Was that the third one?
Yeah, it was.
That
And you
would
know
be
what
the
that
third
reminded me of? You said that it was like back during Fresh Prince when he got the idea to take pictures of celebrity houses.